Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Superman Collector review. This one is extremely special, really good. You're going to want to stick around for this. What you're looking at here is a Superman the movie, 1/3 scale JND Studios movie statue. It's a metal plaque, and as you can see there, limited to 450 in the world. This, what I'm about to show you, is number 78, which to me is phenomenal. The movie came out in 78. What more could you ask for? So let's get into it, let's reveal it, and let's talk about how wonderful the item you're about to see is. This arrived in my collection a couple of weeks ago now. Let's get to it because it is wonderful. So if we just pan down here, this is the base, which is very heavy. Superman the movie embossed on the front. Black all the way around, gloss. But look at this. The Clark Kent Superman the movie figure. The likeness is astonishing. The attention to detail is astonishing. You've got the suit there, you've got the Daily Planet tie, which I have a replica of. You've got the Caped Wonder Stun City Daily Planet newspaper, a miniature raincoat, a 3rd scale fedora, which he's holding there. His briefcase, which although it looks leather with metal buckles, is actually plastic, but you'd never know. And you've got the wonderful suit. You've got the Daily Planet sidewalk sort of base there with the sewage drain cover, lace-up shoes. I mean, it's just phenomenal. You've got the individually punched hair. You've got the tortoiseshell glasses there. You've got that little smirk on his face. And the likeness is just outstanding. It is outstanding. I can't stop looking at it. It's just phenomenal. And let's get over. We'll come back to that one in a minute. But let's come over to Superman himself. You've got the Fortress of Solitude base there. You've got 2 crystals which sit behind him, which are magnetic. Both the statues have one magnetic foot and one pin. So the pin goes into the base and the magnet on the other one puts it into the correct position. I mean, look at these boots. You would think they were leather, but they're not. But look at the stitching. I've been lucky enough to see a Superman the movie costume in person, and I've seen the boots and the stitching along the front there and down the sides. The wrinkled effect that you've got there is just bang on. You've also got around the back there, you've got the Velcro sort of cover that covers the zip in the back there. And look at this costume. It is just phenomenal. The belt, everything. The S there, you may be able to see on the camera, there's just slight sort of shimmers of glitter which bring this alive. But look at this head sculpt. Look at that. You think he's going to blink, you think he's going to move. Again, you've got the S curl in the hair there, all individually punched. It is just phenomenal. And look at this S. You'll probably be able to see there that this looks like fabric. You've got, to me, it's really close to the waffle weave, which is the original fabric that was used for the costumes. Look at the seams and the detail on there. But you'll be surprised to learn that the Superman body is 3D printed. And unless you pop your finger on it, you would not know. It's just like fabric. But the only fabric part of it is the cape. Everything else is 3D printed, but the attention to detail of it is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. The sculpts, the face is like a sort of rubber silicone, which is incredibly lifelike. To give you some idea of sort of scale, the base is 60 centimetres wide by about 30 centimetres deep. But these sort of gigantic third scale statues are about 80 centimetres high, including the base. These came from a good friend in the UK, which I'm incredibly pleased about, because I was lucky enough to go and see them before I bought them. But to see them in person, I mean, I'm hoping the video in 4K does it justice, but in person they are just phenomenal. You just can't take it all in. They're jaw-dropping, they really are. I mean, look at the profile. The glasses are removable, and you can put the fedora on if you wish, but this is how it was presented when being sold by JND, and that's the way I've displayed it. But the stance here and the proportions of head to body ratio is brilliant, because again, we've already discussed loads of times about Chris Reeve's likeness and how difficult it is to get it, but also body proportions. You know, I've seen very thin statues. I've seen statues where his waist is too big, but this is just, let's try and come in this side if I can. Phenomenal. It's absolutely amazing. You know, the seams everywhere. Sorry about the focus there, but it's just, honestly, it's mind-blowing. And I'm so pleased to own this in my collection now, because I've wanted to get hold of this for a long time. And with it being 78, like I said before, is just the icing on the cake. But look at that, look. Absolutely phenomenal. The Daily Planet tie there, just the handkerchief. He even has, I can't show you because I'm holding the camera, but he even has a wristwatch on underneath the third scale raincoat, Macintosh, whatever you want to call it, just up his sleeve there. It's and the hands are silicone as well, so you just pop the case and the hat into his hands and they just grip it. But it's absolutely phenomenal. This was displayed when I went to see it in a acrylic case, which I have ordered. It's coming, just to keep these dust free and in the condition that they are now. But it comes in a massive box, very heavy. But the box is superb. It's blue, yellow and red in the colours of Superman. I've displayed it on a brand new sort of white table that I have there. There's a Margot Kidder signed picture there in front of it, and it fits perfectly. The table is just exactly the right size, and the whole thing, including the base, will sit in the Perspex box, which will make it. The Perspex box doesn't have any edges, like white beading or anything like that, so you'll get the full effect of these two when you walk into my Fortress of Solitude room. But it's just phenomenal. I mean, I don't know whether the camera can pick it up, but the overstitching on the triangles in the S, especially the one at the bottom there behind his arm, is there. It's all there as it was. And it's just crazy the detail on the trunks there. And you can really see the fabric effect there. And the 3D printing is just unbelievable. And the figures themselves are not that heavy, but the base is very weighty to keep them standing upright like that. But I'm just delighted. I can't tell you how pleased I am to have these in my collection now, and they will never ever leave the collection at all. But and they stand right next to this beauty as well, which complements it. I swapped it around because there was a very unattractive fan there, because this room gets very hot, and it blocks out Superman, which is slightly facing towards the door, as you walk in. So I've swapped them around, put the fan on the other side, and now you just get the full effect. I mean, look at this base. The shoes have got laces in them. And it's phenomenal. You know, you've got the wrinkles in the tights there, which happened during the making of the movie, you know. It's just, I cannot tell you how pleased I am. And I hope that anybody who can get the chance to own this pair, then take the plunge. Take the plunge, because it is simply sublime. Let's just zoom in there. I'm trying to show you as much as I can. I mean, look at that, look. And I'm hoping the 4K does it justice. But the Clark is, I mean, I love the Superman. Don't get me wrong. It's one of the, well, it is the best I've seen. But we've never had a Clark Kent like this before. It is simply beautiful, beautiful. And I mean, when you unpack it from the box, I mean, I went to pick this up. It came from the Birmingham area. But when I picked it up and brought it home and got it out to display, you have to be so careful, because these glasses are extremely delicate. And everything's delicate. The fedora hat is really, really delicate. Everything has to be packed well and unboxed very carefully. But he's even got socks on these shoes. I mean, it's just a masterpiece. And the price tag, although it's some would say extortionate, but when you get it, you'll realise that it's literally worth every single penny. I couldn't wait to share it with you guys, but I was on holiday for a week, so these sat in the box while I was away, and I was just dying to get them out, just to share them with everybody, because although there's many videos on these, I mean, Martin Lakin did a fantastic video on these, but I wanted to sort of tell you how pleased I was with them and how blown away I was with them, because they are now in my collection, and they're just well, I mean, I have some great things in my collection, big and small, expensive and cheap, and it's hard to say, you know, what your favourite item is, or the thing that you've bought that is more important to you than anything. But these are up there with one of the best things I own in my collection. They are just simply the best. And 78 of 450, what more could you ask for? So I really hope you've enjoyed seeing these, because they are top end and beautifully produced. And that likeness, I don't think you're going to get any better than that. And even the smirk on Clark, it could have gone incredibly wrong, but it went incredibly right. And for anybody who's lucky to own these, congratulations, because you have probably the two best Superman the movie figures on the market at the moment. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this has inspired you to try and get hold of these beautiful statues to add to your collection. They are very expensive. Save your pennies, but I recommend you take the plunge, because they are divine. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, please subscribe if you would, because that helps the channel grow. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, as I said, but also hit the notification bell, and then you'll be aware of my next uploaded video. This has been so much fun. I'm so pleased to share these with you. Take care. See you in the next one.